Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of so many. I was talking about an example of good capitalism and bad capitalism. I'm taking myself to being a little boy, and uh, what else was I doing? What else did I do as a little boy? I did the Bubblicious. My mother would get it. We would split the profit, uh, and I would sell each gum for a quarter. And my mom did end up buying in bulk to where it's really cheap for her to buy the Bubblicious. And oh my gosh, she was loving it until I couldn't do it. I think because what was I? I started to do something else. It was the kids with the free lunch. There was a lot of the poor kids. They would get a free ticket for lunch. So what was I doing? They were giving me a free lunch, and I can't remember what was the deal what was the system that I was doing. But I was basically giving them money for a free lunch and selling it to the fat kids that wanted an extra meal. And they used to have the lady, I think it was the lady from the library, man. They used to have these ladies, I think the lady from the library was the lady that took the tickets. And she didn't give a shit. She didn't care. She didn't care if she saw one kid 3 times, dude. And some of these really chubby kids, man, it's like, they would say, Dominic, I just get a slice of pizza, man. I want 3 slices. I'm saying, dude, I got a deal for you, dude. I'll sell you a freaking ticket for $1 or something like that, man. And then you get the extra meal, and they're, oh my gosh, man. And that's not bad. I mean, the freaking kid was hungry. Dude, I'm like a little kid, dude. And these kids are like starving, dude. They're like, well, dude, yeah, I'll give you this for $1. So I think what was I doing? I think I was giving the kid 50 cents and then selling it for $1. Or maybe I was giving him $1. I can't remember what I was doing. But I was doing that, and then somebody, I think a teacher said, look, I know what you're freaking doing, Dominic. The Bubblicious and that, and you can't do it anymore. And then I just stopped. You know, this is the rules. If somebody says you can't do it, I don't do it. And I remember telling my mom, Mom, sorry, but I can't do this anymore. I'm in trouble. I didn't really get in trouble. I was just warned. And that was it. And my mom was like, dang it. That was a great deal. Absolutely, it was a freaking great deal, man. So, I'm telling you, business person, I understand capitalism, economics like you wouldn't believe. And I've had so many opportunities to make money and always chosen, but I'm always going to the spiritual aspect of myself. Too many times. Another good example is when I was in the Marine Corps. I was a sergeant, and I can't remember, there was this flight, he was a black dude, a good dude, man, I think a staff sergeant. And he came with this lady, I remember, and he told me, Dominic, buy this coffee stock for pennies, and you're going to make a lot of money. He's going to make a lot of money, man. My own spirituality said, don't do it. For whatever reason. And I had it, but I'm a capitalist-minded person. I said, well, dude, if I can make a lot of money and it's on coffee, that's a good deal. I don't know if they were price fixing. And I even said to myself, I can't do anything illegal, like securities and that kind of thing. There was one kid, I can't remember I think his last name was Collins. He made a lot of money on that stock. And there was something strange about it. And I said to myself, well, I didn't do it, I don't want to do it. I never regretted not doing it. Because at the end of the day, I have to listen to my spirituality. I have to, because I might have, it would have changed the course of my life. It would have. Because if I had made a lot of money at that time, my life would be different. I still believe in that there's choices. And these choices equal answers. And I don't know what happened with that. I really don't know what happened with that. But then looking back, I'm always looking, okay, man, but there's ways, you know, people, they inflate a stock, make a lot of money, and there's all these things, and it's like, you know what, don't do that, because what that does, that's extreme capitalism. Be a capitalist, don't be an extreme capitalist, man. Because then you get into that greedy of where nobody else matters. And then you take advantage of capitalism. That creates poverty. Don't do that. I'm not saying that's what happened, I'm saying I looked into it a little bit.